Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Ordeal Call 1 Paper Moon gameplay. So let's continue. We are here in Keep and we took care of, oh no, we still haven't taken care of him, but we're in the process of, what was his name? Makiri, something, Zol something, I forgot. Zolgen or something like that. Right now, okay, you know what, in the previous video I wasn't able to, I didn't have enough time to read this, so let's read this. True name Medusa Saber. She looks somewhat younger than Ryder Medusa from Kalia's records. However, she still possesses her signature mystic code of petrification. It appears she usually seals off the effects using a glass. Then we have this caster. Caster class servant. He may look like Saber Gilder Ray, but the tentacle creatures he seems to have summoned as familiars have a different appearance than sea fiends Gilder Rays from Kalia controls. They are referred to as wriggling fiends. His true identity is that of a character of a story written by the poet Perrault, the mysterious man who was modeled after Gilder Rays, making his true name Bluebeard. The story goes like this. Mysterious man Bluebeard has just married a woman. When the wealthy man needed to travel for a business, he gave his new wife a key to a room but told her never to open its door. What? Why would you give a key to a room which you don't want them to open? Okay, however, the wife could not control her curiosity and did so anyway. Inside, she discovered the corpses of her husband's previous wives. Though she tried to pretend she saw nothing, the key she held was magical. So Bluebeard knew instantly what had happened. Furious, Bluebeard tried to kill his wife with a sword. As fortune would have it, her brother, a cavalryman, rushed in and killed Bluebeard instead. So the tale goes. Yeah, okay, I don't know why. Why would you give a key to a room to someone who you don't want it to open? That makes no sense. Alright, anyways. Okay, so Saber's Master, Prime AI of Growth, Saber gave her the name Sakura. Girl with a calm demeanor and peaceful expression who takes pride in her work at Grow. She's very dedicated to her job. The way Saber seems to shun her leaves her rather lonely, since she wishes to get to know a lot about her aloof servant better. And then we have Lancer's Master, who we only know the name. Apparently her name is Serajaira. And then we have Caster's Masters. Agan, young man, is some control of Master of Caster. He controls mysterious familiar. His name is, he calls himself Makiri Zolgan, a mage who strives to reach for the root. However, it's unclear whether he truly understands what that even means. Given his role as Bill's Prime AI, he's quite adept at creating raniment. As such, he's able to modify Caster's noble phantasm to create a massing rhythm fiend. Okay, Keep AI, and then we have Grow AI. One of the world's running series, AIs belonging to the Grow partition known as Type G. Job is producing the fundamental physical matters used throughout the Paper Moon worlds. Materials can be generated in multiple ways, be it sprouting from the ground or growing on trees. The Type G's job is in many ways similar to agricultural methods employed in the outside world, so the AIs of Grow are much like farmers, easygoing and laid back in both manner and speech. They do not like having to rush. They are nonetheless serious and dedicated workers. Then Type B AI, one of type, job is to use the materials produced in the Paper Moon world and build various objects ranging from large constructs like building down to the handheld tools. They have technical skills ranging from creating preliminary design to actual fabrication. They generally have a craftsman's disposition and so lent to be quieter than the other AI types. Laconic and not given to expressions of emotions. Type B AI still retain excellent work ethic, take pride in the quality of work. Okay, let's continue. Will continue even if you are defeated. What? This quest will continue even if you are defeated. This quest will not continue if you withdraw. Oh, so right. So this is a fairly difficult battle, I'm assuming. Okay. You know what? Should I just take Van Gogh with me? I feel like it'll be okay. You know what? Let's do that. Let me just switch in this whole thing. Bring in Skadi. Okay, let me change this to. Okay, let me switch this to Van Gogh. Where's Van Gogh? There she is. Let me switch this out. Okay. Okay, let me take this out. And let me just bring in Kukulan, you know, just in case. She should be down, right? Yeah, there she is. And you know what? Let me properly prepare instead of just going in without anything. Let me just properly prepare. All right, let me switch this out. This and let me just put something like this. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, right? Yeah, let's go. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Alright. HP for yourself and attack charged by one enemies. Oh, wow. Alright, that's why they said that, you know, the battle will still work even if you die. Okay, now oh, I should have used the oh god damn it. That was my mistake. Oh, I could have used, I forgot her, damn it, that was a waste. I could have easily just, you know, I could have easily used this one to gain the NP. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Damn! What the hell? That was a lot of damage. That was really a lot of damage, like crazy. Evade. Okay, wait a minute. Evade. Is this 2 turns and 2 left? Okay, so let's do it like this then. Yo, Vango is crazy. Good god, how can someone be this broken? Like, that is unfathomable. Yeah, now this is gonna be a little bit troublesome because, yeah, now that my, oh, okay. What the hell is that? And you know what? We could have probably defeated it. Nah, I think it would have gotten a little bit more difficult. Once the buff wore out, he was strong enough to take out my Skadis. I think we probably could have broken the second HP bar as well, but then we would have struggled. This is a trump card. It's too large. Absurdly large. Yeah, that's completely nuts. Unfortunately, that might also mean we're in a bit of trouble. Doesn't really matter how efficient we are with our energy against something like that. Yeah. I think it's also fused with caster. So it's pretty unlikely I'll be able to drag it down to depravity. Okay, I know exactly what we should do next. Run? Give up and run for it. He actually ran away. Sakura, tell the AIs to get out of here as fast as they can. We can't do any more for them now. And when I say out of here, I mean out of Grow itself. If that's what it takes. I feel like Bhima's going to come in or something like that. That should be safer than staying here. Go on, tell them. But then, I'm a monster myself, so trust me when I say that thing only cares about eating even more than it already has. We can't beat it now. It won't just eat us. Right now we can only run away. If it destroys the facility as well, then they were a necessary sacrifice. But if any AIs try hiding inside, that thing will just eat them along with the whole facility anyway. My point is we need to get out of here now. That doesn't mean we're abandoning Grove forever, but if we don't go now, then it really will be lost. Come on, let's go. Huh. Oh boy. God damn it. Yes, this is even better than I'd imagined. Who cares about fuel? There's plenty of food for the taking. I think I'll input the control routine now. It shouldn't be responding so slowly. Okay, you're an idiot. It's not working, that means. You know what? I'll be happy if this thing wipes him out as well. So he's heading that way next. I guess he's developed a nose for animate resources too. Well, no matter. It relied entirely more than I expected on the autopilot. But that's hardly a problem. Who cares about reduced mobility with all that power to spare? Go on, keep eating, keep growing. Oh, and if you run into another servant, go ahead and eat them too. They don't have a chance against you. No one can ever hope to defeat you. I'm not going to do the laugh. It's annoying. Can we stop now? We should be more than far enough. What is our current location? Oh, we're going towards Keep? Oh damn. Let's see, right around here. It's the point almost perfectly intersecting Grow, Keep and Defend. Okay. You told the Grow AIs to run over your intertype comms, right? Yes, I told them to run for their lives and get as far away as they could, and that they should forget about Grow for now. But they're not like the type Ts, they can't move nearly as fast. Even if we manage to escape, a good number of them will still have to face the monster. As long as they all ran off in different directions, the enemy won't be able to go after all of them. We just have to believe that we did everything we could to minimize our losses. That AI's face kind of looks like Parvati. It's a little unsettling. Oh my god. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. You saved our lives and I haven't even thanked you yet. Please allow me to introduce myself properly. Well, Saber here named me Sakura. I'm her master and Grow's Prime AI. Thank you for saving us. Hey, like I said, I'm a repair AI. I wasn't able to ignore an official request for aid. I only sent that because I couldn't think of anything else to do. I didn't expect anyone to actually come. Why did you? Well, as you can see, I'm already working with the assassin and his masters. Well, how can I put this? I guess I want to do the best I can in the Holy Grail War. But I don't think that means I need to sever all my relationship with other AIs. If anything, I'd prefer to strengthen them. So I suppose you could say I just couldn't ignore that call for help. Well, let me say it again then. Thank you for saving us. Never mind the thanks, we just did what anyone would. Right. Now, let me get a better look at you. Are you the one? No, I'm not sure. Oh god, here he goes again. Medusa's gonna just smack him in the head, I feel like. Yep, there you go. What do you think you're doing to Sakura? Get away from her or I'll kill you. You've got a great figure, but you're way too violent for my tastes. No, you're not the one either. It looks like neither of you is the woman I'm destined for. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. But don't think we owe you anything just because you came to our rescue. A saber Medusa, yeah. That's fine, I can't speak for Berserker there, but having you owe us was never my intention. Anyway, I'm having more repair airs head this way as we speak. Don't worry about the damaged grow girls, we'll take good care of them. But where's a good place to do that? Should we just have them all gather here? Oh no, here we go. No, it all depends on where Caster, that giant monster, heads to next. If he starts heading this way, we'll need to run as quickly as we can. I don't think they're coming this way, I don't know. But that monster was actually going in its own direction, so... Hang on, attacking AIs in the defend area is prohibited, correct? Oh yeah, if we go there... In which case, we can simply move a little south from here, in the central neutral area. That way, at least we will not have to worry about the AIs coming into further harm while we treat them. I don't know about that. These guys, they don't care, I feel like. They're just going to barge in and try attacking the defend AIs as well. I agree. That's why I told the Grow Girls to escape to the central area if they could. Oh yeah, okay then, let's head there now and set up a field hospital in... Unfortunately, I can't recommend that. Oh, who's this? Who's there? Oh, Defend Prime AI. You aren't you the Defense Prime AI? Wait, we named her something. DX. Hi DX, what are you doing here? Then again, we're right next to Defense, so I guess it's no surprise you're nearby. Hold on, what do you mean by that? What is it you cannot recommend? Going to Defend? Why? Several things. I can't recommend that you gather a large group of grow or repair AIs. I especially can't recommend that you do so in Defend. Hold on, are you telling us we can't evacuate to Defend? Why? Oh, I guess that makes sense. You know why? Because that would mean in the battle, if that's what happens, anytime like any master is endangered or their servant is endangered, they can just escape to Defend and they'll be immune. Like, so everyone will start doing that, so there'll be no end to the war. I guess it's like an unfair advantage. So they probably prohibit it from people escaping to Defend to protect themselves, I guess? I don't know. Doesn't Defend have a neutrality rule to let it function as a safe haven in emergency situations like this? I was sure that just like the church is a neutral zone for the Holy Grail War participants, Defend is supposed to be neutral for AIs. That is correct. It seems further elaboration will be necessary. At present, Defense AI neutrality rule is not in effect. Oh, what? The enormous entity made from Caster's familiars, the mass of those wriggling creatures, has invaded Defend and is eating every type D in sight. Okay, alright, that's why. I literally said it. They probably won't care. They're just going to barge in and start attacking. Oh my god, like I feel like, yeah, you know what, I think a Caster's time is limited now. Because I don't know, I have a feeling that something bad will happen if they do something like this in Defend. There must be a reason why it's a neutral zone. Duryodhana's face. Oh. Hmm. Okay, we're in this mid area. Alright. Greedy worship for eating. Okay. Hmm. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. The neutrality rule is currently not being followed. We believe there is a probably some manner of bug afflicting the master of Castor, that is Bill's prime AI's programming. Castor's massive riddling fiend has been devouring every nearby AI it can get its tentacles on, around coordinate 1750. Type Gs that escaped from Grow, Type Ds from Defend who came to deal with it, and other AIs who just happened to be in the area, all of them. But why are you here then? Shouldn't you be fighting them or something? I don't know. We have an emergency on our hands. The central governing AI detected several servants gathered at these coordinates and so sent this unit here. Oh, okay, that's fine. So Rani 12 told you to come here, huh? Well, never mind that. What's the number of servants got to do with anything? Yeah. The central governing AI has proposed a temporary ceasefire for the system Grey Law. Oh, so we are like getting together to fight out of this common enemy or something? So master and servant pairs can work together to eliminate Castor, who is believed to be rampaging out of control. So I'm calling for all servants present to assemble with their masters at the church. Oh, this is where we'll meet him. Or Duryodhana, we already met him. Duryodhana is going to meet him, right? Saber, Berserker, Assassin, and Lancer. Ooh. Oh my god. This is going to be interesting. Oh boy. Okay, wait a minute. Let me let me ready myself. Got it. I think I've met him somewhere before. Wait, where did you meet him? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, true. I completely forgot about that. We did meet him over there. That was the first time we met him. It completely slipped my mind. Lancer, when did you get? Where's Duryodhana? We're at the edge of our territory too. After we got our ingredients and left, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I really wanted to just get to work on the ingredients and figure out how to best accentuate their flavors, but I decided I should come back here just to be sure. I think I smell another Indian god. Yeah, Vayu. Oh boy. Is that Vayu, the wind god? Yep. That's right, I'm Vayu's kid. While we're on the subject, my big bro is the son of Dharmaraja and my younger brothers are sons of Indra and the Ashwin twin gods. Yeah, so here we go. Dharmaraja, let me give a little bit of his brother, Yudhishthir, is the son of Dharmaraj. Dharmaraj is supposed to be the person who, how can I explain? Like, Dharma is something that is like, morality, maybe that's the English word for it, I'm guessing. Like morality, being truthful, being dutiful, justice, upholding morality, like everything that makes a good human. That is dharma. That is like the path. Dharma is the path. It's the way of life. And like Yudhishthir, who is the son of Dharmaraj, is like someone who kept dharma up until the very end, except a small little thing at the middle where he had to tell half a lie during the Kurukshetra war, and yeah, that was the only time he went against dharma. So yeah, that was basically Yudhishthir. Then we have Arjuna, who is the son of, wait a minute, Arjuna is the son of Indra, right? Wait a minute, let me double check. Oh my god, did I just forget? What the hell? Wait a minute. Arjuna is the son of Indra, right? Oh yeah, okay, there you go, that's correct. For a moment I forgot. Arjuna is the son of Indra, and then we have the Bhima, who is the son of Vayu, the wind god. Then we have both the Ashwin twins, Nakula and Sahadev. And the thing is, I don't actually know that much about the Ashwin twins, like Nakula and Sahadev. I don't really know that much. In Mahabharata, like Nakula and Sahadev does have their role, but it's a little bit, I don't know. As far as I know, the amount of exposure that all the other brothers get, Nakul and Sahadev get a little bit lesser than that. So I'm not really that much familiar about the Ashwin. Let me check. You know what? The Ashwin twin gods. Ashwin is known as Ashwin Kumaras and Asvinao, Hindu twin gods associated with medicine, health, dawn, and sciences. Ah, okay. I actually didn't know about this. Right. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Now, so basically that is like the whole, like all the Pandava brothers. That is how it is. So yeah, all right. I knew it. It was you, Bhima. Hey, Duryodhana. Didn't expect to run into you here. Oh God. These two have the worst, like impressions about each other. They were always at each other's throats. So oh my God. Like, if you think Karna and Arjuna's rivalry is kind of crazy, Bhima and Duryodhana's rivalry is actually like bitter. Like each hate each other. Like Arjuna and Karna did respect each other a lot as well. I feel like Bhima and Duryodhana are just hate each other. Like that's how crazy it is. Like Duryodhana had a rivalry and an animosity with almost every single Pandava brother, but I feel like Bhima's was especially the most because he used to fight with Bhima and Bhima always used to defeat him because Bhima is extremely strong, and and Duryodhana being the eldest of the Kauravas, he used to just and that like little by little festered in him. Also the fact that his father, Duryodhana's father, Dhritarashtra, he was the eldest son, and Pandu was the younger son. Pandu is Pandava's their father. So Dhritarashtra, even though he was the eldest son, he was supposed to become the king, but he was born blind. So because of his blindness, the responsibility of becoming the king went to Pandu, and that is something that also kind of festered in the minds of Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra as well. They hated the fact that they didn't get their birthright, and this is also the reason why Duryodhana absolutely despised all of the Pandava brothers and always hatched plans to get the kingdom and take out the Pandavas, stuff like that. So yeah, it's like a it's like a crazy rivalry. Like Karna and Arjuna was they also were rivals, but they had a mutual respect for each other, you could say. These two are at each other's throats completely, especially Duryodhana hated Bhima. Bhima, son of Vayu, the wind god. Do you know what this means, Fujimaru? So you're one of the Pandava. So you're Arjuna's older brother. You know Arjuna. Hell of a guy, isn't he? I'm proud to have him for a little brother. I'm sure he hasn't given you even the slightest bit of trouble, but I guess he might have made your life tougher sometimes by being a little too serious. Well, thinking about Lost Spell 4, there was a particular section where he was kind of a handful, but oh boy. Well, that's just the kind of guy he is. Don't pay him any heed. Oh, sorry, I assumed you were both allies. You are, right? I mean, you wouldn't be alive now if we consider you an enemy, so it just makes sense. One of the 5 Pandava brothers, Arjuna's older brother, and that is not all. According to legend, Bhima's strength was without equal, and his biggest rival was Duryodhana. Yes. Come on, Duryodhana, don't glare at me like that. This isn't the time or the place, right? What did you say? Just say? Good point. I don't know what kind of history you have with Lancer here, Berserker, but right now, taking care of that monstrous caster and helping the AIs is much more important. So, the governor wants us to all assemble at the church? Affirmative. I have also conveyed as much to Ryder, who is not currently present. This is an official administrative summons. Please comply to the fullest extent of your capabilities. Oh, Fujimaru's again getting a flashback. Fujimaru, right? I think so. Ugh. On with me. Come on, let's go. Well, I guess it makes sense to attack that thing from as many angles as possible. Especially when spreading this work around means I can take it easy. I'll go to the church, but there's no way in hell I'm going with him. Okay. Right. There's no telling what he might stab me in the back. I don't think he's ever going to do that. You are probably the one who might actually do that. So, you know, Bhima should be saying that to you. I'd never do something so cowardly. Yeah, like I said, all of them, like, you know, all the Pandava brothers, they were extremely, like, you know, like all of them were on the path of dharma, and everyone was very, like, honest, very, like, yeah, in no way they're going to do something like stabbing someone in the back. You know, that's not in them, none of them. But we have someone here who did do a few things, a lot of things, not a few things, you know, Duryodhana, that could be considered, you know, a little bit petty and cowardly. So yeah, but that's not Bhima. Why, you've got a lot of nerve lying to our faces like that. Lying? What are you talking about? Yikes, I've never seen Berserker go red with anger before. I guess he really does hate Lancer. Wait a minute, let me think. Was there any time when Bhima... No, up until the very end, he always fought directly. He would be the last person to sneak around and attack people. Or something like that. I have no intention of befriending any of you either. As long as we show up, it doesn't matter how we get to the church, right? So Sakura and I'll get there on our own way. Right. I only ask that you all make your way there as quickly as possible. Tell them not me. We'll probably be the first ones there. Oh, they're gone. Whoa, she just scooped her master up in the arms and leapt away. I've got to head back and fetch my master too. Still, I'm a child of the god of wind. I might be bulky, but that sure doesn't make me slow. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, wait for me. This is unexpected. At least now we have an opportunity to see who all the other servants are, though. Yeah? Come on, let's head to the church while we continue to gather information. Ooh boy, this is interesting. All the family drama. Oh boy. Good God. Oh. Wow, that was one section I've been reading. Oh no, 2 sections. I did the other one as well. Oh boy. Oh God, he's not having the time of his... Well, someone's in a killing mood. You already knew Lancer, right? Is this about him? Shut up, don't ask me about him. Of course, I'm going to ask. How else am I going to get you to talk to me? That servant could end up being our enemy in this Holy Grail war, right? So obviously I want to know about him. If you are not willing to speak up yourself, yeah, we have a few information. We can tell Ayus all the information we have about him instead. Should any of that information turn out to be inaccurate or unflattering to you, oh no, he's not going to like a lot of the way we, okay. Well, I suppose he will just have to live with that, bruh. What? Wait, don't do that. You're obviously just going to spout some baseless lies and make it seem like I'm the bad guy or what happened was my fault or something. Nobody's saying that what happened was your fault, but you were part of the fault. Definitely. Like, it's not all his fault. Like, obviously not, the Kurukshetra war and all that. But he was part of it. He was, you know, like, so, yeah. And yeah, obviously, like, if all, like, you know, if we talk about the whole thing to Ayus, I don't know, the way she looks at Duryodhana will probably be a little bit, you know, but yeah. So fine, I guess I can tell you a little bit about what went down. Oh God, he's going to spin his own story, I feel like. But, or, you know, or maybe speak it from his perspective. Let's see. The first thing to know is that the 5 Pandava brothers were the sworn enemies of 100 princes, my family. True? But since we were all from the same kingdom, we all studied under the same martial arts master. Yeah, Drona. Okay, so how did you end up becoming enemies? Why do you hate them so much? You know, what I said about the whole Dhritarashtra being the eldest son, but him being blind, he couldn't, you know, that whole thing. Then we had the whole rivalry between Bhima and Duryodhana. Bhima always used to defeat Duryodhana. all that stuff. It largely comes down to disagreement over the matter of succession. Each side insisted they had the rightful heirs to... Okay, here we go. Hey, shut it. Oh god, he's gonna be back. There were plenty of reasons for the fallout. Ultimately though, it happened because there were a bunch of delusional bastards who didn't know the place. Yeah. You know what? I think we should let a neutral party speak about this. Like, asking this about Duryodhana is the worst thing that you can do. So, please let a neutral party speak. I can't help but feel there's a lot more to the story than you're letting on. Yeah, well, you're wrong. They were always like that. That's why my brothers and I were constantly fighting with them. And Bhima was the worst of the lot. Ever since we were kids, he always was the biggest and strongest guy around. Gods, I hated him. The only way I could fight back was relying on my wits. So I drugged him, tied him, and threw him into the Ganga. That was another thing. He did. Yeah, he did that. And Bhima, he fell into the Ganga. He went down. I think snakes came in and stung him. Like in a miracle, like how poison kind of counteracts poison. The poison that was fed to him got countered by the poison from the snakes, and he woke up. He fought the snakes, defeated the snakes, and I think this is where he is taken to the snake, underwater, like a snake, like a kingdom or something. What was the name of the leader? Vasuki or something like that? Wait a minute, let me check. Vasuki, right? Mahabharata. Yeah, King of Snakes, Vasuki. I think so. Wait a minute. Just a minute. It's been quite a while. I've forgotten a lot of the things, Was it Vasuki? Wait a minute. Am I making a mistake? Oh, why is it not coming out? Mahabharata. Him. Poison. Yeah, Bhima, while unconscious from the poison, thrown into the river, reaches the kingdom of Nagas. Nagas neutralize the poison to save Bhima, who eventually returns. Oh no, not like this. There's a little bit more to it. Okay, I cannot find it here. But as far as I can remember, I think it was Vasuki who gave him Raskunda, which was something that Bhima ate. It was like ambrosia kind of thing. I don't know exactly what it is. But he ate like 8 pots or like 9 pots. I don't remember exactly how many. And he gained even more strength than he had. So in a way you could say, he poisoned him, threw into the water, but eventually he came out even stronger. And yeah, so that's what happened. Utterly appalled. But then, not only does the guy survive, he ends up in an underground world where the Serpent King gives him Amrita elixir, so he comes back stronger than ever. There you go. It's called Raskund, I think. Can you believe the nerve of this guy? That is such crap. Let's see, there was also the game of dice. Oh my god, we played when I took them for absolutely everything they had. I have to thank Uncle Shakuni for helping make sure that went smoothly. Yeah, that was another thing. They challenged, and that was like the main reason for the Kurukshetra war. The Pandavas on a dice game, and because he was challenged as a warrior, like Yudhishthir accepted it, and they started gambling. And Shakuni, which was their uncle, right? Wait, maternal uncle, I think. Yeah. He was another character. So he plotted and somehow cheated, and every single time the dice they lost. So the Pandavas lost everything. They lost themselves. At the end, they even lost their wife Draupadi. And that is another whole thing, and that is where they went extremely far. and it went to such a degree that Lord Krishna had to come and interfere to save Draupadi's honor. Like, it went that far, and that was like the limit. That made Bhima hate Duryodhana so much that later on in the Kurukshetra war, at the end, Bhima remembered, like, first and foremost, the person who, like, I think, I forgot the name, one of the brothers of, Duryodhana, one of the Kaurava brothers, he was the one who grabbed Draupadi by the hair and dragged him to court. Bhima promised that at the end, of the battle, he's going to, break his chest and take out his blood and wash Draupadi's hair in that blood, or something like that, he said. And he killed that guy. I forgot the guy's name, one of the Kaurava brothers. He did that. For Duryodhana, Bhima said that he's going to take his revenge. At the end, during the final 1 versus 1 between Duryodhana and Bhima broke his leg. And that was the same leg where Duryodhana kind of slapped and made fun of Draupadi. He was slapping his leg and was making fun of Draupadi. Bhima broke his leg, I think, at the end. So that was another, this guy did some crazy stuff, and yeah, and the fact that he's just, oh god. Oh, and one time when I went out of the woods to point and laugh at those sad sacks who have been banished and sent to live there. Oh yeah, he got kidnapped, right? I think so. He and his brothers got I think they went to, when they were banished after the whole dice game, they went to do something gloat in their whatever, and they got kidnapped, attacked and kidnapped by another group. I think that was one of Indra's. Was it Indra? No. One of his people, one of the gods. I forgot who exactly it was, but they were extremely strong, so they took and captured him and took them, and the Pandavas went to save them. God damn it, imagine banishing them, going to make fun of them, getting kidnapped, and those people who you went to make fun of them, they went and saved you. That is some crazy humiliation, and that made him even more pissed off at the Pandavas. These are oh my god. And laugh at the sad sacks who were banished and sent to live there. I ended up getting caught by the Gandharvas. There you go. Yeah, I forgot who they were. Then I had to suffer the humiliation of having them come to my rescue. There, you see? Now it should be abundantly clear how irredeemably evil they are. Sure, bro. Okay, moving on. Can you blame me for not wanting to talk about them? No, you can't. Well, I guess I can see how that must have been pretty rough. Especially for the other guys. There you are. Satisfied? Then come on. We're almost to the church. Oh my god, this is just... Well, that was an abrupt end to the conversation. I suppose he really does not want to discuss the Great War. I wonder why not. Well, there's a lot of reasons. I can make an educated guess. From Duryodhana's perspective, Bhima is an especially loathsome rival, yeah. Little wonder that Duryodhana is not eager to revisit how he died in a duel with him, yep. Yeah, the way he died was pretty damn brutal. They broke his leg and everything and just let him just bleed out. And still, even after that, in a last, bit of stand, Duryodhana, I think Ashwathama came in back then. And Ashwathama and a few others promised Duryodhana that we will take revenge. So at night, Ashwathama went in with the others and into the Pandava camp when everyone was sleeping and just destroyed everything. Killed all the Upapandavas. I think Upapandavas were the sons of all the Pandavas brothers. Killed all of them. Killed all of the other people there. It was crazy, and it went to such crazy degree. I think Krishna had to come and interfere. Lord Krishna had to come and interfere. I think they even targeted who was it? Arjuna's unborn grandchild. you know, um, it was grandchild, right? Yeah, it was grandchild. Arjuna's son's wife was pregnant, and was it Ashwathama? I don't remember. Like they targeted them as well, and that was like the limit. So Lord Krishna came and interfered then, and at the end, I think Ashwathama was cursed, and he was like cursed to wander the forest forever or something like that. It's a little bit hazy in my head, something like that. So yeah, even after the end, it didn't end. They went like to crazy degrees. Okay, let's continue. Leonard. Oh, are we the last to arrive? Sorry it took us so long, but we had a lot of distance to cover. You're all here, then let's begin. Good day everyone, it's good to see you all again. As the AI Holy Grail Wars overseer, I usually only meet with the participants in serious unexpected situations. Unfortunately, we find ourselves in the middle of exactly such a situation right now. Okay. Alright, everyone's here. I'd rather have stayed home if Lancer had let me. So that's Lancer's master. I think Saber's master said her name was Terejaida, not that I care. Something seems off, but I do not know what. What could it be? Okay, what is... Yeah, this girl is a... I think there's something about her, which will probably reveal later. Because every other character here, I do know about them, little or something. This girl is a complete enigma. Who the hell is this? I believe Defense Prime AI has already told you what is occurring. Though a combination of this noble phantasm and his master structural support program, Caster has become an enormous abomination. The abomination in question is a massive writhing fiend composed of his familiars. It does nothing but devour every AI inside. It is completely ignoring defense neutrality role, which leads me to believe it is rampaging out of control. It's not clear how much sway its master will has over his actions at present, but since this master is either unable to or unwilling to stop it, our only choice is to punish him for this infraction. So I'm declaring them both hazards which must be eliminated from the system Grail War to proceed as planned. Kinda late for that, isn't it? They've been running around butchering AIs all the time and you haven't done anything so far. Yeah, I guess, but because, that wasn't against the rules, but now they are just, managing AIs is a key part of the rolling Holy Grail War. I was willing to tolerate their tactics as long as they did not affect the world itself. But I can hardly ignore the rampant destruction in what it's meant to be a neutral area. Suffice to say, they have crossed a line. Okay, so why do we have to clean up this mess? This isn't our fault. Okay, yeah, what will we get? It's a fair, it's a fair question. They are asking for our help. I guess this is part of the world. We have to save it, otherwise we won't be able to survive as well. But still, a little bit of something from the, from them, from the overseer, maybe a little bit of raiment or something. The fact is, only servants like yourselves are strong enough to stop another servant. One could say this world's entire raiment supply currently revolves around you. But putting such spec-based reasons aside, I do understand why you would question your need to assist. So as the system Grail Wars overseer, I'm prepared to offer a substantial reward for this operation. There you go. That's good. Oh, what reward? I'm willing to share the spare command spells I have access to as the overseer. Okay, that's good. I'm sure this goes without saying, but these command spells consist of highly compressed raiment that has been customized for each master taking part in the system Grail War. All of it is to say that they will be very useful for you in future battles. Oh, that does sound good. Does that mean you're going to give them to everyone here who agrees to take part in the operation? I guess. No, oh no, that may give an unfair advantage to anyone who fails to meaningfully contribute to this battle. What? It may be difficult to be completely fair about distributing the rewards, but I will have the defend AIs observe and record as best as they are able. Only one of us will get it? So if one servant manages to accomplish something major on their own, they will get a reward. Bruh, what the hell? I can understand, her logic. And if you decide to form a team and work together, that whole team will be rewarded. Oh, okay. Well then let's make the whole thing a team. Everyone will get that will be the most, like, I would say that would be the most intelligent one. But if you want, everyone to succeed. But if your plan was sabotaging others, then going solo and trying to win it will be more smarter. It'll depend. This really reminds me of that episode in Freerun, if you remember, where they were told to either make a group and, like in that test, make a group and do it, or just go in solo or something like that. And a lot of them were not ready to trust the others and kind of broke up, even though the best way to counter it, go against the situation is to make a whole team comprised of everyone. But nobody did that. These kinds of decisions are part of and parcel of a Holy Grail war. Well, I don't think there's an opponent any of us can defeat alone, so I'd say we all work together. There you go, I knew she was going to say that. I second that. I doubt anyone's going to second that. A lot of them will probably be against it. I agree. There must still be lots of grow AIs in that area. I can't abandon them to die. Not me, I'm staying out of this. There you go. Well, I've given it some thought, but there's something else I need to focus on at the moment. What, feeding your master? And if you're all working together already, then you don't need my help. I'm sure you'll manage on your own. So you drag me all the way here against my will, and you're not even going to help. They asked us to show up, so I did. But that doesn't mean I have to do anything else, they say. There's no penalty for not going along with it, right? Yeah, I don't think there's any penalty. No, there isn't. While I'm asking all of you to help, this is merely a request, not a demand. Then it should be fine. We just won't get any goodies ourselves. And since we are the ones only here getting to eat really delicious meal, I'd say that makes us even. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it kind of does, but... Well, I guess we'd probably just be in the way if we didn't really want to be there anyway, so... It's okay, Sergeira. Everyone has somewhere they belong, right? And we should be fine with everyone else agreeing to help. I can't wait to see what kinds of yummy dishes Nasos comes up with. Once this all is over, I really hope you'll let me come and see what he did with my materials. Sure. Right. Oh god, shit. Oh. It's a shame we could not get everyone to agree to help, but it's alright, I knew this was a possible outcome. Now then, let me go over the information I think you'll need to resolve this problem. I believe that Caster's Colossal Writhing Fiend is following an algorithm that constantly directs it to the most easily available source of raniment. If there are any AIs in the vicinity, it will go to them. If not, it will go to the closest location where it thinks it can find more. If two or more equally viable candidates exist, it will go where the raniment concentration is the densest. It is currently located near North Defend coordinates 1014, and since appearing in Grow, it has consistently moved south. Its current trajectory puts it on a path to Central Defend. It may even be headed towards this very church. Comparing the density data for type Gs and Ds, the most likely reason it came to Defend from Grow is that Defend type Ds didn't run away, which put defense population density above Grow's. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. This isn't your fault, Sakura. Defense just as much to blame for not handling that thing. More importantly, did you say it's heading for this church? Yeah. If Caster is able to detect raniment quantities, they will be here. Then it's possible he might be after the spare command spells I was planning to give you. And that's in addition to the base raniment being kept in this church, which is used to run the system itself. In fact, if he is currently a slave to his algorithm, it's probably just a matter of time he finds this here, way here. Meaning, you have a pretty clear idea of where that thing's going. Then it's obvious what you need to do. Well then, Ryder and I are gonna bounce too. Wow. Huh? You're not gonna fight with us? Nope, I don't see that in our future. You want to do this? You go right ahead. Don't see that in our future. Okay. Well, see you around. Let's go, Ryder. Some sense of teamwork these guys have. Damn it, so much for taking it easy on this one. Does this mean it's just us three then? Yeah. This makes no sense. Something's definitely not right here. The Bhima I know would never put anything above fighting. So does that mean that this isn't actually Bhima? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this is Hema. Hey, we're still talking here, Berserker. I don't know why, but it looks like we're going to have to fight that thing with just 3 servants. So we need to come up with a plan. Now that we know the enemy's route, the most reasonable course of action would be to set up an ambush. However, our opponent is almost certainly much stronger now than he was when we fought him. So ideally, we should have something of our own that also gives us an edge we lacked before. The question is, what could that something be? Since this is an official request, you are making in your capacity as Overseer, Rani 12. Should you also be offering some kind of official assistance to help us complete this request? Very well. I will provide you all with some raiment before your battle, to be doled out at my discretion. Good. So, unlike last time, we will have more resources to work with and locational advantage to anticipate the enemy. And that is not all. We will also have you on your side this time, Saber. Yeah, she didn't really fight back then because she was busy defending. So you want me to work? Well, obviously. Isn't that why you're still here? Please, Saber, I'm asking you too. I guess things have changed since I fought him in Grove. There are no Type Gs around here to worry about and no facilities I need to be careful with either. Having more animal to work with this time should mean I can fight at full strength if I want to. But to be honest, I don't want you people seeing me fight at full strength. Yeah. Otherwise, we'd be showing our hand. You do get that, right, Sakura? I do, but I don't think we have a choice. We can't very well go back to Grow until we do something about Caster. That's all I want. I want to go back to the place I love and work peacefully along with the other Type Gs like always. Fine, I'll do it. But if I'm going to go all out, then you people had better pull your weight too. No slacking off like the ones who turned tail and ran. Duryodhana. Honestly, I'd rather slack off too, but I guess that's not realistic. Especially when our chief slacker, Mr. Berserker here, seems to have his head in the clouds. Someone's gotta light a fire under his ass to make sure he pulls his weight. I can help with that. If a fire burns his ass, I'll just fix it up good as new. But do you really think we can win, Saber? I can't say for sure until we try. But if we don't have to worry about collateral damage as much, then yeah, I think we can. From here, it'll just come down to which one of us is a more destructive monster. That thing or me. Right. Alright. Okay. Oh my god, here it is again. Its advance is relentless. It continues ever onward, driven only by its simple-minded hedonistic desire. The desire to feed. The desire to dominate weaker creatures, to tear them to shreds, and to end them utterly. Ah! The dawning of fear, the wish to flee, and the crushing realization of that wish denial. The realization of inevitability of what is to come. The tantalizing screams. Have I ever feasted upon such things myself? I haven't, have I? It's the same. The same as the red room decorated with my foolish brides. Same color, the same smell. Same screams, the same taste. I no longer need to wait for my sacrificial brides to come to me. I can go and collect them myself. Yes, this body can tell. This skin can smell it. I see. Yes, that's right. Now I have become the very taboo pouring from my room. I am the forbidden room. Don't look. Whatever you do, don't look inside. But I'll leave the key right here. Don't go in. Whatever you do, don't go inside. But I'll leave the key right here. Because if you do, my beloved wife, even I don't know what I might do. But now you're seeing it. You're seeing me, the room, your eyes filled with terror. And that means you may as well be inside the room right now. Oh god. Where are my next bites? Where are the wives I entrusted with my magical key? I know who I am, of course I do. I exist to understand all things. That is the ideal I am meant to strive for and achieve. The principles of this world, the beginning and end of everything, the absolute laws that govern all things. Okay, who's this? The root. Whoa, what? So of course I understand who I am. I'm the prime AI of Bill. Oh, this is Makiri, the master of caster, Makiri Zolgan, an elite mage. I'm the greatest heir to ever inherit the Makiri name and the last of the pure bloods. I'm so perfect in every regard that there's no way I could possibly fail. I don't know what that means, but I do understand that this is who I am. So, yes, that's it. The elation at having figured out a way to make Caster's noble phantasm invincible courses through me. The relief of having proven how exceptional I truly am rattles my lungs like laughter. All the while, some part of me deep in my chest seems to strain against its mismatched surroundings. Yeah, because he doesn't understand, like he calls himself Makiri, but he doesn't realize that he's in a... Is this justice? No. No, it isn't. In fact, I'll go further. The question itself is faulty. Justice is found only in victory, in achieving your ideals. He was born that kind of mage. That's why he acted the way he did. Yes, that's right. I must realize my ideals. And to do that, I must abandon certain things. Some feelings I must grind into dust. If there was a fatal flaw in the structural design of the mage standing here now, it was that he underestimated the importance of durability. Having been forced, supposedly exceptional as he is, into retreat because of a simple numbers advantage, ate at him. So he turned to his trump card to wipe away the stain of failure and prove himself, and even if doing so meant giving up any semblance of control. It worked far better than he had expected, and upon realizing how completely his creation has escaped his reach, the part of him telling him how he should be spilled out, smashing through the flimsy restraints meant to keep things in their place. And so, before he knew it, what humane aspects of his personality as might have remained had things gone differently were completely lost. And all that remained was a pure mage lost in his ostensibly rational pursuit of ideals. Yes, that's right. Rules, neutral zones, why should I be concerned with such wretched tribalities? Just look at this power, the power to consume anything and everything. I am superior to all things in existence. I am all but guaranteed to become the world's next ruler. So if this is the only most expedient path to achieving my ideals, then what problem could there possibly be in my devouring every last one of the old world's absurd machines? Everyone knows what happens to products that aren't built with durability in mind. They end up broken, yeah? And then discarded. Let's go over the plan one last time. It may be a simple thing, but this is exactly why we need to make absolutely sure we are all on the same page. Couldn't agree more. The enemy caster's massive writhing fiend form continues its advance south at a pace that is 97% in line with my calculations. This is due to unfortunate AI casualties that were unable to escape despite taking optimal measures, and the efforts of the defend AIs who gave their lives in service to their duty. Now's not the time to mourn their loss. Right now, we need to do the best we can to stop the thing so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Exactly. Our ultimate objective is to eliminate the colossal writhing fiend which Caster has assimilated. While we do also need to deal with the small and medium-sized fiends in his vicinity, they are Caster's familiars and so should disappear once we defeat him. So we do not need to worry about killing all of them. The important thing is to dispose the smaller ones in front of the colossal fiend, thereby stopping its advance. Since it's capable of sensing raniment, it should also detect servants, since it possesses high quantities of high-density raniment. So our job is to draw the colossal fiend's attention while eliminating the smaller nearby ones, and if possible to whittle the colossal one down. Oh come on, taking out the little guys? That's not a job for a prince. Stop whining! Still, at least he seems to be feeling like his old self again. I never thought I'd be glad to see him being so selfish again. So, Berserker and I are pretty much just decoys, huh? I'm the god of love. I'm not much for brawny stuff like smashing huge monsters with brute force or weakening them with sheer destructive power, so I guess this is our only choice. Are you sure we can handle the brawny? You can handle the brawny stuff? Like you said, this is our only choice. If there was anyone else here who would do it instead, I'd happily let them. I don't think there is, no. I'm also guessing just tearing off a tentacle or two won't be enough to stop that giant monster. The only way to do that is probably to destroy the heart, to kill the caster at its core. But the problem there is, we don't know where the massive body caster could be. No, we do not. I am doing my best to pinpoint him, but I have not found a clear answer. Sakura, the prime AI of Grow, she seems to be largely non-aggressive, just like Ayus, yeah. But it also seems like she technically has what it takes to be a competent master. If Saber were to use her full strength, oh, then you'd be able to figure out that damned caster's whereabouts? No, I'd slice that thing to ribbons, turn all the pieces into stone, and hopefully one of the stone ribbons would be the right one. Wow. I see, that's a lot more brute force than I was expecting. Alright, got it. I'm not cut out for that kind of unseemly hard work, so I'll let you handle that part. What if you tried going after his master instead? You mean cutting off caster's main supply of Raniment at the source? That would certainly be a way to resolve the situation. Unfortunately, the problem with that approach is that the monster is essentially acting on its own now. Yeah, it won't really matter at the end, I think. So while I'm sure its master is staying close to it is necessary, we cannot be sure that we will find him nearby. It is safe to assume caster's master is aware of this vulnerability and is doing everything he can to hide. I am therefore forced to conclude that this is not realistic to search for him in our limited window of opportunity. I don't know why, but just seeing that master kind of pissed me off. So I would have been happy to win by killing him. But if that's not possible, then we'll just have to do something about his monster. By the way, would you two mind standing next to each other for a moment? What? Oh. Right. Weird, they seem similar yet completely different. Oh well, it's not important. Never mind. Anyway, we're good now, right? I'll be waiting somewhere I can easily make my first move. I will attack as soon as I see an opening, so just follow my lead when I get moving. Oh, Saber. I'm sorry about her, everyone. Anyway, I guess I'd better get going too. Oh, hang on a second. How are your injuries? The one I treated before? I never have treated a master before, so I'm curious how it worked. I feel completely fine now, thank you. Here, see just how much energy I have to spare now? Oh! Really? Well, that's good to hear, but let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay everyone, good luck. Okay. Here it comes. I'm doing my best to predict its next move in real time using thought acceleration, but there may still be situations I cannot anticipate. In those cases, I can only ask that you do your best to play it by ear. Yeah, we know, though I wish you'd focus on predicting exactly those kind of unforeseen situations. Alright everyone, let's do it. I knew it, and not just right for me to work in cleanup duty like some common foot soldier. I'm the kind of guy who should be leading the charge against the enemy general. How did it come to this? I don't see any of this will help me get what I want. Quit whining already! Okay everyone, I swear by all repair that I'll heal you right away if you get hurt. But I'd rather none of you get hurt in the first place, so be careful. Okay, so I think we'll be fighting off the foot soldiers, right? I think so. You know what? Okay, you know what? Let's do this. I'm going to take Skadi with me. I'm going to... Where is she? I don't know what I'm going to be facing. That is why I'm taking this string with me. If it's a bunch of, you know, like foot soldiers, mock characters, then Noriku could deal with it. If Caster is there, then I'll just switch in Van Gogh. That's why I brought Senoriku with me, because, you know, quick attack, and Van Gogh can, you know, they can synergize. Okay, it's a bunch of. Oh yeah. Okay, good thing.
殺そうか。コマン、お聞きくださいませ。おいしいです。
You know what? Let me give her one.
しようかな。それでは参ります。ここはけっぱりましょう。お任せください。
Okay.
我が血をもってすべての罪なき者たちを極楽浄土へいざないます。1位。
Alright, that's one group. Oh, okay, that's it. Well, I can go all out then.
こういうこともできる。
I can go all out.
古きルール。こういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。
I'm actually going all out. You know what? Oh my god, god damn it, Mike. Ah.
ここはけっぱりましょう。我が血をもってすべての罪なき者たちを極楽浄土へいざないます。 1位。 もう終わり。
99 critical stars.
なんだつまらぬな。
Okay, there you go. You know what? I'll end it here. I think next battle will be like the final battle against, or maybe like the preparatory battle or whatever. I'm gonna make a I'll do a completely new video for that. Let me see. There's some extra stuff here. Maybe one of the main characters in the Mahabharata and one of the 5 legendary Pandava brothers is the younger brother of Yudhishthir and the older brother of Arjuna. Born to the wind god Vayu, Bhima is well known for his unrivaled strength. From his childhood to the great Kurukshetra war, he was constantly feuding with 100 princes, especially Duryodhana. Lancer's Master Prime Keeper. Okay. Apparently her name is Serejeira. Okay, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, and there you go guys. I'll end it here today. Next video will probably be us fighting Caster, like the main body. So yeah. Okay, so finally Duryodhana and Bhima met. It wasn't, as we expected, it wasn't really a happy reunion. But for now we're not really thinking about that. We're going to be focusing on Caster and all that stuff. So yeah, let's see. So that is it guys, I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. This was my gameplay for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video on Ordeal 1 Paper Moon. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.